Have you ever thought about what's happening inside your arteries right now, at this very moment? There's a silent killer lurking in the bloodstreams of millions of Americans over 50, and you could be its next victim. Heart disease doesn't announce itself with a warning shot. It strikes suddenly, often fatally, and by then, it's too late. The truth is shocking. Every 34 seconds, someone in America dies from cardiovascular disease. That could be you, your spouse, or someone you love dearly. But what if I told you that you have the power to stop this deadly process and potentially add decades of healthy, vibrant living to your life? What if the solution isn't expensive medications with dangerous side effects, but simple foods you can add to your grocery list today? Your heart is working tirelessly right now, pumping blood, delivering oxygen, keeping you alive. But years of poor diet choices have likely left your arteries narrowed, inflamed, and lined with dangerous plaque. This isn't just a problem for other people. This is happening in your body, threatening your future, your independence, and your precious time with loved ones. Today, I'm going to share a revolutionary discovery about 8 powerful superfoods that can literally clean your arteries from the inside out, reducing your risk of heart attack and stroke dramatically. This information is so potent that after implementing these changes, many people have seen their doctor's jaws drop when reviewing their improved cholesterol numbers and cardiovascular health markers. The choices you make in the next few minutes could determine whether you'll be enjoying an active, independent life well into your 80s and 90s, or whether you'll become one of the millions dependent on others for basic care after a devastating cardiovascular event. You deserve better, and the power to change your fate is in your hands right now. Heart disease doesn't discriminate. It affects the wealthy and the working class, the educated and the uninformed. But today, you're going to receive knowledge that will place you firmly in control of your cardiovascular destiny. Are you ready to transform your health and reclaim the vibrant, energetic life you deserve? Your arteries, the vital pathways carrying life-giving blood throughout your body, are under constant assault. With every processed meal, every exposure to environmental toxins, and every stressful day, tiny injuries occur in the delicate lining of these crucial vessels. Over time, these injuries become hiding places where cholesterol, calcium, and inflammatory cells accumulate, forming dangerous plaque that narrows your arteries and restricts blood flow to your heart, brain, and other vital organs. This process, known medically as atherosclerosis, is like rust forming in pipes. It doesn't happen overnight, but once it starts, it progressively worsens until the pipes can barely function. According to the American Heart Association, by age 50, nearly half of Americans already have significant arterial plaque buildup, even if they feel perfectly healthy and have no symptoms. The science is clear and alarming. Your arteries begin aging from your 3rd decade of life, with plaque development accelerating after 40. By 50, the damage can be substantial. A recent study published in the Journal of the American College of Cardiology found that 87% of adults between 50 and 70 years old have significant arterial plaque, many without any warning signs whatsoever. When an artery becomes too narrow or a piece of plaque ruptures, a blood clot forms, potentially blocking blood flow completely. When this happens in the coronary arteries that feed your heart, the result is a heart attack. When it occurs in the arteries supplying your brain, it's a stroke. Both can be fatal or leave you permanently disabled, dependent on others for the most basic activities of daily living. Think about this. The average American spends the last 8 to 10 years of their life with significantly reduced independence due to health problems, many directly related to poor cardiovascular health. Is that what you want for your future? To be unable to travel, play with grandchildren, or even manage your own personal care? The statistics paint a grim picture. Heart disease kills more Americans than all forms of cancer combined. It's the leading cause of death for both men and women, claiming approximately 659,000 lives in the United States each year. That's 1 in every 4 deaths. And for those who survive a heart attack, life is often never the same again, with reduced physical capacity, ongoing medical interventions, and decreased quality of life. But here's where hope enters this concerning picture. Unlike many health conditions, heart disease is largely preventable. Your daily choices, particularly what you eat, can either accelerate arterial damage or help repair and protect these vital pathways. Groundbreaking research from institutions like Harvard Medical School and the Cleveland Clinic has demonstrated that certain foods contain powerful compounds that can actually help clean arteries, reduce inflammation, lower dangerous LDL cholesterol, and even reverse existing damage. Do you remember George, my 68-year-old neighbor? For years, he struggled with high blood pressure and cholesterol levels that kept climbing despite multiple medications. His doctor warned him that his arterial health was deteriorating rapidly, placing him at high risk for a heart attack. George's father had died suddenly from a massive coronary at 70, and George feared he was heading down the same path. Last year, after implementing the exact arterial cleansing superfood plan I'm about to share with you, George's cholesterol dropped 47 points, his blood pressure normalized, and his cardiologist was so impressed with his improved arterial flexibility that he was able to reduce 2 of his medications. "I feel like I've been given a second chance at life," George told me recently. "I have more energy now than I did a decade ago." Have you noticed that climbing stairs leaves you more winded than it used to? Do you feel a concerning pressure in your chest sometimes after physical exertion? Has your doctor mentioned that your cholesterol or blood pressure numbers are borderline or concerning? These could be warning signs that your arterial health is compromised. Don't wait for a catastrophic event to take action. The time to reclaim your arterial health is now, not next month, not after the holidays, not when it's more convenient. Every day that passes with your arteries in a compromised state increases your risk of a life-altering or life-ending cardiovascular event. The good news, no, the amazing news, is that nature has provided us with powerful foods that act like internal medicine for your cardiovascular system. These aren't exotic or expensive supplements available only to the elite. These are accessible, delicious superfoods that you can incorporate into your meals starting today. Revolutionary research published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition demonstrated that specific nutrients found in certain foods can reduce arterial plaque by up to 26% in just 6 months. Imagine your arteries becoming cleaner, more flexible, and more efficient with every meal you eat. This isn't wishful thinking, it's scientifically validated reality. Let me introduce you to the 8 superfoods that have the power to transform your arterial health and potentially save your life. The first arterial cleaning superfood is fatty fish, particularly salmon, mackerel, sardines, and tuna. These underwater treasures contain omega-3 fatty acids, which are among the most powerful natural anti-inflammatory agents known to science. When you consume omega-3s regularly, they help reduce triglycerides, a dangerous type of fat in your blood, increase beneficial HDL cholesterol, and make your blood less likely to form clots. A landmark study conducted at the University of Southampton found that people who consumed fatty fish at least twice weekly had 40% fewer fatal heart attacks than those who rarely ate fish. The omega-3 fatty acids in fish literally make your blood vessels more elastic and less prone to injury. They also help stabilize existing arterial plaque, making it less likely to rupture and cause a blockage. Mary, a 64-year-old retired teacher from Ohio, incorporated wild salmon into her meals twice weekly after her doctor warned her about her elevated triglyceride levels. Within 3 months, my triglycerides dropped from 270 to 149, she shared. My doctor was stunned and asked what changes I'd made. When I told him about the salmon, he said, "Keep doing exactly what you're doing." If you're not a fan of fish, consider high-quality fish oil supplements that provide at least 1,000 milliliters of combined EPA and DHA, the two most beneficial omega-3 fatty acids. For vegetarians, flax seeds and chia seeds offer plant-based omega-3s, although they're not quite as potent as those found in fish. The second arterial cleansing superfood might surprise you with its humble appearance, but powerful effects. Garlic. This pungent bulb has been used medicinally for thousands of years, and modern science has confirmed what traditional healers have long known. Garlic is medicine for your heart. Garlic contains allicin, a compound that helps lower blood pressure, reduce cholesterol, and prevent dangerous blood clots. A meta-analysis published in the Journal of Clinical Hypertension found that garlic supplementation reduced systolic blood pressure by an average of 8.3 points and diastolic pressure by 5.5 points, comparable to some prescription medications, but without the side effects. Even more impressive, garlic helps prevent the oxidation of LDL cholesterol, which is the process that makes cholesterol particularly dangerous to arterial health. This means garlic not only helps lower cholesterol, but makes the cholesterol in your bloodstream less likely to stick to your arterial walls. For maximum benefit, crush or chop fresh garlic and let it sit for 10-15 minutes before cooking. This allows the beneficial compounds to activate fully. Aim to consume 1 to 2 cloves daily, either in your cooking or through high-quality supplements, if you're concerned about the aroma. The third superfood for arterial health is often called liquid gold. For good reason, extra virgin olive oil. This cornerstone of the Mediterranean diet, consistently rated as the healthiest eating pattern in the world, contains powerful polyphenols and monounsaturated fats that protect your arteries in multiple ways. A groundbreaking study published in the New England Journal of Medicine found that people who consumed at least 4 tablespoons of olive oil daily had a 30% lower risk of heart attacks, strokes, and death from heart disease compared to those who used minimal olive oil. The beneficial compounds in olive oil help reduce inflammation, improve cholesterol profiles, and even make your blood less likely to form dangerous clots. Perhaps most impressively, olive oil helps reduce the expression of genes associated with arterial inflammation, essentially turning off the genetic switches that promote cardiovascular disease at a molecular level. It's like reprogramming your body's software to operate in a heart-healthy manner. For optimal benefits, choose extra virgin olive oil with less than 0.8% acidity. Use it for low to medium heat cooking and drizzle it generously on salads and vegetables. Store it in a cool, dark place to preserve its beneficial compounds and consume 2 to 4 tablespoons daily as part of your arterial cleansing regimen. The fourth arterial cleansing superfood is humble yet mighty: oats. These unassuming grains contain a special type of soluble fiber called beta-glucans, which act like tiny sponges in your digestive tract, binding to cholesterol and removing it from your body before it can enter your bloodstream and stick to your arterial walls. Clinical studies have shown that consuming just 3 grams of beta-glucans daily, the amount in 1 cup of oatmeal, can lower LDL cholesterol by 5 to 10% in just 6 weeks. When combined with other heart-healthy foods, the benefits are even more pronounced. For maximum arterial cleansing benefits, choose steel-cut or rolled oats rather than instant varieties, which have been processed in ways that reduce their fiber content. Oat bran is even more potent, containing nearly twice the beta-glucans of whole oats. Consider adding it to smoothies, yogurt, or baked goods for an extra cholesterol-lowering boost. Robert, a 71-year-old retired engineer, incorporated oatmeal with berries into his breakfast routine after his annual physical revealed concerning cholesterol numbers. "My LDL dropped 27 points in just 3 months," he reported. "My doctor said whatever I was doing, I should keep it up. I tell everyone about my oatmeal miracle now." The fifth group of arterial cleansing superfoods comes in small packages, but delivers powerful cardiovascular benefits: nuts, particularly walnuts, almonds, and Brazil nuts. These nutritional powerhouses contain healthy fats, plant sterols, fiber, and antioxidants that work together to improve nearly every aspect of cardiovascular health. A landmark study published in the journal Circulation found that people who consume nuts 5 or more times per week had a 29% lower risk of heart disease and a 24% lower risk of death from cardiovascular causes compared to those who rarely ate nuts. The magic appears to be in the unique combination of nutrients that simultaneously address multiple risk factors for heart disease. Walnuts are exceptional for their high content of alpha-linolenic acid, a plant-based omega-3 fatty acid. Almonds excel in vitamin E content, which helps prevent oxidative damage to cholesterol, making it less likely to stick to arterial walls. Brazil nuts are the richest known food source of selenium, a mineral that helps reduce inflammation and improves arterial function. A small daily portion, about 1 to 2 ounces or a small handful, is all you need to reap the arterial cleansing benefits of nuts. Eat them as a snack, sprinkle them on salads or oatmeal, or use them as a crunchy coating for fish or chicken instead of breadcrumbs. The sixth category of arterial cleansing superfoods brings together some of nature's most perfect nutritional packages: legumes, including beans, lentils, and chickpeas. These plant-based protein sources are rich in soluble fiber that helps lower cholesterol, potassium that regulates blood pressure, and magnesium that improves arterial function. Research from the Canadian Medical Association Journal found that adding just 1 serving of legumes daily to a standard diet reduced LDL cholesterol by an average of 5% in just 3 weeks. When these benefits are compounded over months and years, the arterial protection becomes substantial. Beyond their cholesterol-lowering effects, legumes help stabilize blood sugar levels, which is crucial for arterial health. Spikes in blood sugar contribute to inflammation and oxidative stress in blood vessels, accelerating the development of atherosclerosis. The steady, slow-release energy provided by legumes helps prevent these damaging processes. Aim to consume at least 4 servings of legumes weekly. Use them in soups, salads, and main dishes, or puree them into dips like hummus. For convenience, canned beans are perfectly acceptable. Just rinse them well to remove excess sodium. The seventh category of arterial cleansing superfoods encompasses a colorful array of health-promoting options: fruits and vegetables, particularly leafy greens, berries, and citrus fruits. These plant foods are rich in antioxidants, vitamins, minerals, and fiber that support arterial health in multiple ways. Leafy greens like spinach, kale, and Swiss chard are particularly beneficial due to their high nitrate content. Your body converts these nitrates into nitric oxide, a compound that helps relax and dilate blood vessels, improving blood flow and reducing blood pressure. A study published in the Journal of Nutrition found that consuming 1 serving of nitrate-rich vegetables daily reduced systolic blood pressure by an average of 4 to 5 points. Berries, including blueberries, strawberries, and blackberries, contain powerful antioxidants called anthocyanins that help reduce inflammation and prevent the oxidation of cholesterol. Research from Harvard University found that women who consumed at least 3 servings of blueberries and strawberries weekly had a 32% lower risk of heart attack compared to those who rarely ate these fruits. Citrus fruits provide vitamin C and flavonoids that strengthen blood vessels and reduce inflammation. The pectin fiber in citrus helps lower cholesterol in a manner similar to oats and legumes. A daily orange or grapefruit can be a simple yet powerful addition to your arterial cleansing regimen. Aim to consume at least 5-7 servings of fruits and vegetables daily, with an emphasis on leafy greens daily, berries at least 3 times weekly, and citrus fruits several times weekly. The 8th and final arterial cleansing superfood is creamy, delicious, and incredibly nutritious: avocados. These unique fruits contain monounsaturated fats that help increase HDL, good cholesterol, while lowering LDL, bad cholesterol. They're also rich in potassium, which helps regulate blood pressure, and fiber, which supports overall cardiovascular health. A study published in the Journal of the American Heart Association found that replacing just 5% of calories from saturated fats, like butter and cheese, with monounsaturated fats from avocados resulted in a 15% reduction in heart disease risk. Another study from Penn State University demonstrated that consuming 1 avocado daily for 5 weeks reduced oxidized LDL cholesterol, the particularly dangerous form that promotes arterial plaque, by an impressive 60%. Beyond their fat profile, avocados contain unique antioxidants that specifically target and reduce inflammation in the cardiovascular system. They also provide natural vitamin E, which helps prevent cholesterol oxidation and protects the delicate lining of your arteries from damage. Incorporate half an avocado into your daily diet by adding it to salads, spreading it on whole grain toast instead of butter, or using it as a creamy base for smoothies. The healthy fats in avocados also help your body absorb more nutrients from other vegetables when consumed together, creating a synergistic effect that maximizes arterial protection. Now that you understand these 8 powerful artery cleansing superfoods, let's talk about how to incorporate them into your daily life for maximum benefit. The key is consistency and combination. These foods work best when consumed regularly and together, creating a synergistic effect that multiplies their individual benefits. Imagine starting your day with a bowl of steel-cut oatmeal topped with walnuts and berries, drizzled with a touch of honey. For lunch, perhaps a salad with leafy greens, avocado, chickpeas, and olive oil dressing. Dinner might include baked salmon with garlic and herbs, alongside a variety of colorful vegetables. This isn't just a delicious way to eat, it's a powerful prescription for arterial health. Elizabeth, a 59-year-old office manager, adopted a similar eating pattern after her sister suffered a minor stroke. "I was terrified that I was heading down the same path," she shared. "My blood work had been getting worse every year, and my doctor was talking about starting me on statins. After 6 months of eating these artery-cleaning foods daily, my total cholesterol dropped from 242 to 187, and my blood pressure normalized. For the first time in a decade, my doctor asked me to write down exactly what I was eating so he could share it with other patients. Can you imagine how it would feel to have your doctor marvel at your improved health markers? To need fewer medications, or perhaps none at all? To know that with every passing day, your arteries are becoming cleaner, more flexible, and better able to deliver life-giving blood to your precious heart, brain, and other vital organs. This isn't an unrealistic fantasy, it's the reality that awaits you when you commit to incorporating these 8 superfoods into your daily diet. But I must be honest with you, this transformation won't happen overnight. Just as arterial damage accumulates over decades, repair and renewal take time. The good news is that improvements begin immediately, with measurable changes in blood markers often visible within weeks. The key is to start now and remain consistent. Every healthy meal is an investment in your arterial health, your independence, and your future quality of life. Every time you choose salmon over a burger, olive oil over butter, or berries over Cookies? You're actively cleaning your arteries and reducing your risk of a life-altering cardiovascular event. Have you ever watched someone you love struggle after a heart attack or stroke? The loss of independence, the fear that permeates every day, the medications, the doctor's appointments, the worry visible in the eyes of family members. This doesn't have to be your story. You have the power to write a different ending, one of vitality, independence, and joyful living well into your golden years. Close your eyes for a moment and visualize your arteries gradually becoming cleaner and more flexible with each nourishing meal. Imagine blood flowing freely, delivering oxygen and nutrients to every cell in your body. See yourself moving with ease, climbing stairs without getting winded, playing actively with grandchildren, traveling to places you've always dreamed of, visiting, all because you made the choice to nurture your arterial health. Do you want that future? Are you willing to make simple changes to your diet to claim that vibrant, independent life? I believe you are. I believe you recognize that your health is your most precious asset, and that without it, all other pursuits lose their luster. I believe you're ready to take control of your arterial health and create the foundation for a long, active, joyful life. But knowing what to do isn't enough. You must take action, today, not tomorrow. Right now, not when it's more convenient. Heart disease doesn't wait for a convenient time to strike. Your response to prevent it should be equally urgent. Start by adding just one of these superfoods to your diet today. Perhaps replace your usual breakfast with a bowl of oatmeal topped with berries, or add an avocado to your lunch, or enjoy a handful of walnuts as an afternoon snack. Small changes, consistently applied, lead to remarkable transformations over time. Then, each week, incorporate another of these arterial cleansing superfoods until all 8 are regular features in your diet. Keep track of how you feel. Most people notice improvements in energy, sleep quality, and overall well-being even before their next medical checkup reveals improvements in objective health markers. Your body is remarkably resilient and responsive to positive changes. Studies show that even people in their 70s and 80s who adopt heart-healthy eating patterns experience significant improvements in cardiovascular function. It's truly never too late to start caring for your arterial health. Remember George, my neighbor I mentioned earlier? He recently celebrated his 70th birthday by hiking a moderate trail in a national park, something he couldn't have imagined doing 2 years ago when he was winded just walking to his mailbox. I keep thinking about all the people who don't know this information, he told me. They're suffering and dying unnecessarily when the solution is so accessible. That's why I'm asking you to share this information with someone you care about, a spouse, a sibling, a friend. Heart disease remains the leading killer in our country not because we lack solutions, but because too few people know about and implement these natural, powerful interventions. Your sharing could literally save a life. Your journey to optimal arterial health begins with the very next bite of food you take. Will it be a choice that cleans and protects your arteries, or one that contributes to further damage? The power is in your hands. You deserve a long, healthy, independent life, filled with joy and vitality. These 8 superfoods can help you achieve exactly that. Remember, your health is not merely the absence of disease, but the presence of vitality. Every meal is an opportunity to move closer to or further from that vibrant state of being. Choose wisely, consistently, and lovingly. Your heart, your family, and your future self will thank you for it. Have you incorporated any of these superfoods into your diet already? Which one will you add today? Comment below with your commitment to arterial health. And let's support each other on this journey to a healthier, longer, more vibrant life. Your arteries are the rivers of life within you. It's time to ensure they flow clean, strong, and unobstructed for years to come. Your future health and happiness depend on the choices you make today. Choose health. Choose life. Choose these. 8 powerful superfoods that can transform your arterial health and potentially save your life.